Today is Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. We're at 16909 Shrewsbury in Livonia. We're at the stack that's on the back wall. As you can see, we have a condensate line here from the furnace. John was out to do an underground cable, and as you can see, the line is still holding water at this point. We're going to show you the stack here going up. As you can see, we have some rust marks on the stack. You can see it changes. There's a PVC Y that goes over, we believe picks up the kitchen. The stack would need to be replaced from there. But we're going to do a televise of the underground to see if we can figure out why John was not able to get any flow. We're going to try and see if we can get any sort of visual here, as the line is currently holding water. This line is on the back wall of the house and appears to run straight towards the storm and sanitary cleanouts on the front wall. There is a floor drain that's not too far from the cleanouts, and John was not able, the cleanout, the floor drain had backed up, but John was not able to get all the way to the main cleanout. There is a second stack that does pick up the lines by the slab. We are able to get flow through there. Okay, as you see here, it appears that we possibly do have some flow. We are going to go ahead and let the line drain down. We are going to check and see what the line looks like. We will go ahead and pull the cleanout and see if we have flow going down through the main. Okay, we did check the main cleanout. As you can see, we do have a flow established at this point. And you can see we have a visual. Appears we're in the clay tile. You can see here we have a large buildup of calcite. Okay, here you can see we're back into the cast iron at this point. You can see we have a lot of buildup in this line. A lot of areas where we're holding water and debris. We are going to go ahead and run water through the kitchen. We are going to pull back first, but then we are going to run water through the kitchen to see if we can flush this line out. Here you can see this is the floor drain and possibly the other stack area as well. Okay, as you can see, we do have some buildup throughout this line. We do have some large amounts of scale. Here you can see we do have, we are pulling back, our cable is coming back with quite a bit of sand on it. Here you can see we're at the clean out. We are going to show that you can see here the water has gone down. Again, we are going to flow water in the kitchen, try and see if we can flush the line out some. Okay, we're currently running water through the kitchen, cold water. We're going to kind of run our camera back and forth through the line here to see if we can actually get some flow going. Try and wash the line out to get a better visual. Okay, we have flushed the upstairs toilet. We are going to go ahead and continue to televise out to the city main. You're going to see we have some joints here in the clay tile that have heavy amounts of calcite buildup. Well, you can see we've got a lot of debris that's sitting in the bottom. You can see we're running into almost every joint has large amounts of calcite. Here you can see we just pushed through just to be able to get a flow established through that area. And here you can see this should be where we turn and start heading towards the city main. Okay, we're going to pull back to the area with that 45. It's very possible that was our connection to the main. It ties in at the bottom. This house is on a court on a dead-end street. Okay, it's hard for us to get 100% visual, but it possibly looks like that this could be the tie-in to the city main. Again, we end up underwater. It's going to be hard for us to do a centering guide with all the buildup in the inside cast iron. We are going to push out for a bit, see if we can obtain visual. Okay, this is as far as we can push our camera. We are going to pause our recording. We will go outside to locate this area first. Okay, we have located this area out in the front yard. We're approximately close to 40 feet away from the sewer main. There is a manhole in the driveway in the house next door, which would be the end of the city main. Again, this is a dead-end street, and I did line it up with the next manhole a couple houses down. So there are some trees out in this area in the front yard. It could very well be root infiltration for the reason why this is holding water. It could also be just due to heavy calcite. It was located down approximately 9 feet. We are going to pull back at this time. Again, this is an area that we can't get through, and we currently don't have visual until we pull back almost to where the 45 is. As you can see, when we're pulling back, we do hold water. And it appears to be a lot of sand in the sewer at this point. Okay, here you can see this is back where we have flow. You can see this is right by that 45. You'll see as we pull back, you will see that we have heavy amounts of calcite. At joints. Throughout the sewer, this is definitely something we can hydrojet to clear, and also clear all the debris. Again, you can see here's an area again where we have some debris where we're holding water. You can see we actually have an active dripper here at this joint. Here you can get a better visual of the calcite buildup and some of the sand that's in the main sewer outside at this time. Again, this will require jetting, possibly up to about 3 hours to get the sewer completely cleared. Also, we're going to recommend a floor break up to the main cleanout to break up the floor. Trying to see here if we can Okay, we're going to pause at this time. We're going to locate this Y connection here. This is possibly, could be for the storm. Okay, the Y you see here on the left, we've located this line. This is the tie-in for the storm drain. We are going to pull back just a little bit. We do have the main cleanout pulled. We want to try and locate to see if we can actually see that opening. Okay, we're going to check and see if that's right here. Okay, we have determined the main cleanout is just ahead of where we're at this point. So you have the main cleanout here, and then as you can see the line 45, it up and also turns. And then you can see we have the Y here on the left. That would pick up the other bathroom. And then underwater here we believe is going to be, you can see the Y here on the right. That picks up the floor drain. You can see the opening around the 3 o'clock position. You can see we still have a lot of sand and debris in the bottom of the piping. Also it has large amounts of scale buildup. It's very possible that doing any amount of descaling and flushing to the pipe would produce areas with holes in it, which would require us to break up and repair the piping. As you can see here, we have large amounts of debris in the bottom. Okay, we are going to take some measurements, but this will conclude our recording.